To start off, we created a logo that would straight away establish our chosen genre, this being horror. We thought of horror-related titles using the colours black and red to connote death. A boiling kettle then fades into shot. In these opening shots, we purposefully positioned the camera as to have good framing for the credits to appear. In this case, we left specific space for the text next to the kettle, so not covering the object.
We chose this household object as to represent our male protagonist as being working class and making his actions seem very ordinary.
We used a close-up shot to hold significance to the building tension the boiling water represents.
The diegetic sound of the kettle boiling, starting off quiet and slowly getting louder, creates suspense and tension. The sound gets introduced before the kettle is visible. This disorientates the audience from the onset as they question what the sound is and where it is coming from. The boiling sound could have connotations of hell linking to the horror genre.
Here we had intentions to hide text behind the male protagonist. As for when he moved from the hidden text, it would suddenly be in shot. We thought this would be effective as it could hint to the audience that something, for example a monster, could unexpectedly appear. This is an action that regularly occurs in the horror genre.
The close-up shot of the radio being switched on highlights the significance of the song being played and draws attention to this action.
We decided to use red props, such as the apron and the sofa, to connote blood and danger. Also, we got the male actor to wear plain and ordinary clothes to represent his lack of status and importance.
The close-up shot of the phone screen highlights the importance of who's calling, showing he has loved ones and a family who care for him, adding more background to the character. Similarly, the close-up of the call failed alert on his phone is shown to be significant to the narrative as he can't contact anyone and is consequently alone.
The phone is drawn attention to as it symbolises the link with the normal world. The screen is shown very close up to show that the call has failed, isolating him and putting him in a vulnerable position.
Then we included a close-up of the protagonist to show the actor's confusion to the mysterious phone call, making him appear emotionally empathetic to the audience as they can see exactly how he's feeling. We used tracking shots to allow the actor to move around the room whilst also emphasising that he is the protagonist. It also shows that the narrative is from his point of view by the camera following him rather than the actor walking into the shot.
We got the actress to wear black to connote death and danger. Black can also symbolise emptiness. She was made to act vacant but slightly aggressive to make her seem like a ghost or demon.
Here we use a classic mirror shot which is a typical horror convention and is used in many horror films. However, this time the protagonist does not see the girl and she disappears when he looks in the mirror for the second time. The girl is only revealed to the audience, heightening the suspense and thrill in the opening and making the audience jump, raising their adrenaline and keeping them in a perpetual state of uncertainty, as all good horrors should.
For this shot, we thought it would be a good idea to add some sound in the background, this being the radio crackling. We thought this would be effective as it would be unnerving for the audience.
Next, we had a close-up of the fixed boiler room minder for the protagonist. We added this to ensure the narrative made sense, as the protagonist had to have a clear reason as to why he should suddenly want to go looking at the boiler. The close-up shot ensures this piece of mise-en-scène is not overlooked.
Non-diegetic sound now comes in as the actor is descending the stairs. This music adds to the tension the audience will be feeling and suggests to them that something terrible is going to happen once the protagonist has walked through the door.
As the actor walks down the stairs, we have used the angle shot to imply his inferiority and vulnerability. The fact he is descending down the stairs into the boiler room also holds connotations of someone descending into hell, implying that something bad will happen in this room.
The fact the protagonist has to go down the stairs to the boiler room hints that this is where the action is going to occur, and this is symbolised in many other horrors, such as the Blair Witch Project, where they have to go into the cellar.
The mid-shot of the protagonist entering the boiler room was framed so that the danger sign is clearly visible to the audience. This is ironic due to the fact that he is actually in danger, heightening the feeling of suspense.
As the protagonist walks in, the entire boiler room connotes that something is about to happen, as it's all dark to start with, and as the lights are switched on, all the audience will see is that the room appears empty and gritty.
The red colour of the boiler has been intensified in editing of the shots to increase the feeling of danger and creates tension for the audience.
We decided to use a close-up of the protagonist's face lit up in torchlight with flickering blackouts to disorientate the audience. This focuses on the actor's reactions rather than the background, and it implies that there could be something behind him.
The torchlight being only on the actor's face is to make the audience unsure as to what is in the rest of the room. As the background is in darkness, the fear is that there could be something behind him.
Then there is a quick close-up tracking shot to reveal the girl.
We decided on the title Hotel Bedlam. The word Bedlam is significant as it's related to an asylum and its position below the line. This could suggest the hotel in the film is being built on an old asylum. The red colour symbolises hell and has connotations of death and danger. We took inspiration from Downton Abbey's opening titles, which is used to show a division and is something we wanted to achieve.
The reason we only showed the actor's hand at the end was because it was more effective and mysterious, causing more questions in the audience as to what had happened. The torch revealed the hand slowly as it rolled to create suspense in the audience.